Well, hello, welcome to Double Talk. I'm Mark Steffen. This is our
Wait,
show.
Give me some time. I was going to do a dramatic thing about saying who I was.
That's what I was
Father's Day. I'm Father's Day. Oh no, that's our special guest, Father's Day?
No, this is our show this week.
Like Doris Day? What is that?
Father's Day. You know, like Mother's Day. Only not as important.
I don't know.
For some reason.
Well, I think it's a tie.
That's what you're going to
get.
That's all you get is a tie.
I'm Michael Mandel.
You don't even get taken out to dinner like your mother's does.
I don't. No.
You have to barbecue in your own backyard.
If that's the case. But we're going to continue to celebrate the coming of Negroni Week, which is going to be here sort of next week.
We're doing the whole evolution.
We're doing a little evolution. And today we're doing the post-volution because...
Number 3 now.
No, this is number 4. We're skipping Negroni because we're going to do Negronis next week. So we're going on to a drink that the name was made in 1980, but I think people have been drinking it this way. It's called Negroni Sbagliato, which means Negroni done wrong. And the story behind this was a guy in 1980 in California was making a customer a Negroni, and he picked up a bottle of prosecco, which is this, which is a bubbly white wine from Italy, and put it in instead. And he realized it, and he told the guy he gave it to, he said, no, I like it. It's pretty good. So we're going to do that. So as usual, you use a full measure of Campari. We're going to mix this up because it's really warm here, and we have to ice it.
Campari standard with all Negronis?
Yes. And in fact, if you go to the Aperol store in Milan, which is right next to the Campari store, and you say that you can make a Negroni with Aperol, they'll yell at you. You go, no, Negroni. Negroni is only with Campari, not Aperol. I said, well, you could make one sort of like it.
Don't tell them. Now you're using sweet vermouth.
Half sweet, yeah.
Also standard with a Negroni.
So we're going to shake this up.
Just the two.
Mark and I. Because this is a really heavy one.
Go for it, baby. Now you're a father.
Yes.
What plans are in store for you this Sunday?
I figured I'd go escape in Mexico or something.
Really?
Yeah, nobody will ever find me.
You may not come back.
I know. So, do you want to open this cap? I understand you had a good... Maybe I should open it. I'll open it.
Why is that?
Because you were shooting off in the middle of Main Street when you were a kid. Those caps.
Well,
actually, what we just made here is, if you watched 2 shows ago, is the Torino Milano.
You want this open now?
Yes.
There we go.
Fill up the glasses now. So I was making this about 3 years ago at Rennie and Larry Henderson's Super Bowl party, and we were doing Negronis, and I'm thinking, everybody's getting a little too drunk on Negronis. So instead of doing a gin, I did I didn't invent this. I did it at the time.
A little too full, careful.
Oh, I didn't pour it.
Now this is the kind of drink you don't put salt on the rim.
No, maybe the wisp of an orange peel.
That would help. Or
not. That's pretty good.
Okay.
You always say it's too sweet. Is this too sweet
Slightly.
Or sweet enough?
This takes some of that away, and the fizziness that this provides.
The fizziness is really good.
Really adds to it.
So here we go for go have a
Sbagliato.
Sbagliato. It's Sbagliato. The only word I know that has an SB consonant.
Sbarro.
Sbarro, yeah, it's that same type of thing.
That's one.
And somebody mentioned spaghetti, but the B is upside down.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Yes. Now there's things going on around town for Father's Day. You know, out there at the Tavano Speedway, you got big doings going on.
You know, Vado always has big doings. That's why you have to roll your windows up when you go by.
Well, it's a new speedway out there. I have not been to it.
We've been by it a number of times.
Yeah.
We thought it was going to be a football field. Apparently not.
They've got all kinds. They've got like 4 or 5 different events. They've got winged sports cars or sprint cars.
And it belongs to Royal Jones, right? He did it. Did you read that part of the story?
Well, I thought he had the one out here.
Yeah, he made this one, too.
Okay.
This is a different type of speedway than the one he has out on the
he's kind of competing with himself. But
Well, I think it's totally different cars.
Yeah, they have,
Speedway.
beside the winged sprint cars.
I know nothing about this stuff.
They have late model cars, X mods,
what?
Stock cars.
You know, what's X mods?
I don't know.
Model X's, I guess that's.
And legendary cars. All right, now, that's June 14th and 15th. It starts at 7:45. And
in the morning? Oh my God.
Yes, $12 admission. But if you want a pit pass, $35. That gets you in there.
To what? The pit?
To the
you have
pits.
to change. You have to change tires there, or what?
Yeah, put
you put gas in the.
No, you can go back in there and talk to the driver, look at the cars close up, check it all out. It's pretty cool.
That sounds good.
And
I'll drink to that.
So that's going on this weekend for Father's Day. 2 days worth of racing.
Don't they have any of those girl roller skaters? Fathers always like girl roller skaters.
No, they don't have those out there. But now, this isn't NASCAR. You know, this is local roundy round. You know, NASCAR, though. NASCAR is a redundant term. You know what NASCAR stands for? National Association
of Cars.
Of Stock Car Auto Race. They have the word auto in their own name. Stock Car Auto Racing.
About.
NASCAR.
So are there horses in NASCAR? No, there's a car in NASCAR.
Auto.
An auto? A car.
National Association of Stock Car Auto Racing. Just so you Just so you don't forget.
Stock car is one type of thing. Yeah. Auto racing is another
Stock
thing.
Car Auto. They have it both in their name.
Somebody must have got paid by the letter.
Yeah. Hey, do you know?
Oh, what?
You like to vape? No.
No, I don't even smoke.
Oh, well,
but
we won't get you vaping materials for Father's Day then, I guess.
That's good. But there's a particular elevator I've been on in this town where you can smell the hints of, I think you can tell the difference between smoking and vaping.
Yes.
Smoking is very acrid, but vaping has a mild yet...
Smoking is not permitted in elevators. Right now, vaping is in Las Cruces, but not for long.
That's what I mean.
The city council's outlawed it. Outlawed in public areas like lobbies, elevators, and close to
because vaping
doors.
It's great how you take a word. Smoke is a puff of air that has stuff in it. Vape is a puff of air with a little water.
It's fumes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same thing. You're not smoking, you're vaping. And that's supposed to be milder and less addictive, they say. However,
some of it has even more caffeine.
Yeah.
Not caffeine. Nicotine.
Nicotine.
They don't know.
Caffeine, too.
It hasn't been studied to the extent that cigarettes have.
Well, it didn't matter because when cigarettes were studied, they still said they're not addictive.
It's still
I mean, in the beginning, they said they're great. It calms you down. Mm-hmm. And you have to worry about living too long so that your money doesn't run out.
Right. Besides,
so that was good.
It helps the funerary industry anyway.
It does. Well, it just speeds up the economy.
And doctors need money, to pretend to cure your cancer.
Yeah. Well, radiation doesn't make itself. You have to pay for it.
That's right.
So don't vape.
Yes.
Within 50 feet of a public
Well, you're no
building.
longer allowed to do it legally.
50 feet of it's legal. It's still legal. You can't get.
You can do it in public, out in your car.
You can do it in your own house, especially if you have small children.
Now, you know what else you can do in your own house?
What? Eat latkes?
No, you can smoke medical marijuana, or eat it, or ingest it in any way you choose, if you have the permit.
Oh, with the permit.
Yes.
But the permit takes absolutely no medical thing. Everybody's got anxiety.
A doctor has to prescribe it for you.
Yeah, if you have anxiety. You don't know. Anxiety, where does that come from? Who gets anxiety?
I could have had it prescribed for me.
For your toe?
For foot pain, yes.
For your toe, because you stubbed your toe?
I have foot pain, and I could have gotten it. But you have to register with the state and go through all this rigmarole.
And you don't like that.
And you know me.
You don't like
I'm not a joiner.
You don't want the state to know that you exist. His name is not Mark Steffen, by the way, so don't go looking for him. He's incognito. That's why he does a TV show here, so nobody sees him.
I thought I was Michael Mandel.
No, I think it said he puts the names.
They get them mixed up.
Put the names on. Anyway, you could vape, but also CBD oil is not regulated, and apparently it's great for pain.
Right. Of course, it doesn't get you high, but the state has allowed the medical pot production levels can go up to now 1,750 plants.
Per household?
Per cultivator. Yes. It was 450 plant limit.
Yeah, now it's 750?
Yeah.
1,750.
1,750.
That's like...
because the demand is so high. they weren't able to fill the demand for it.
Ooh, you know, in my backyard, I have 10 grapevines.
Yes.
Is that legal?
You sure they're grapevines?
They produce round things without those funny 5.
And do you make wine with them?
No, the birds eat them. They must make wine because they have a very acidy stomach, so probably. Yeah, so is that legal?
As far as I know.
Oh, thank God. But you can't sell that wine. I probably couldn't anyway because I don't get any grapes.
Well,
I do get grapes.
You can make the wine for your own personal use.
True. Right.
As much as you like.
Oh, so you're allowed to kill yourself with your wine.
How would you kill yourself?
Let's say, because probably whatever in my wine is Roundup. I don't know.
Whatever you spray on them?
No, I don't spray them.
Oh, so it's not organic wine.
It is. I don't spray them because I know you would never drink that wine in 4 or 5 years if there is Roundup.
That's true. That's true.
And I couldn't write organic on my bottles when I get them.
That's right.
How can anything here be organic?
Would your wine contain sulfites?
No.
The way most wines do?
No, they use sulfites to preserve them.
That's right.
They put them in afterwards.
Yes. Yeah, they don't grow into...
I don't have a sulfite plant.
It's not systemic.
I do have a sulfite mine, however.
Oh.
Yeah. I have little ant miners. They come out and bring a sulfite.
Okay. Okay, Michael.
Are you... what are you reading? Are you trying to read something there? Because it's paid... City accepts 250,000 for migrants.
250, yeah, for migrants.
And so line up and get your paycheck, migrants.
No, no, that's not how that works.
Oh, no?
The state has allocated to Las Cruces
to give to other state workers.
$250,000 for the money that Las Cruces has outlaid to take care of the refugees coming through Las Cruces.
Which is good. You know, the idea is you have to let them get out to the place that they're headed to. Most of them are headed to someplace where they have a sponsor.
You know, yes, they have sponsors or they have jobs waiting for them or they have relatives.
We think.
Elsewhere. We're lucky. Look at how Europe had to deal with that refugee program. I mean, they had millions of refugees.
Just inside. So, you know, I like this picture of the fence because recently they've shown pictures of the fences that we think we need to prevent them.
Yes.
And there are 1 million people just climbing over them. They're not hard to climb. You hold, not that I would do it because it's athletic, but if you were athletic, you hold on to it, you put 1 foot up, and then you move your hand up, and you're over. And it's only 18 feet. Anybody could climb 18 feet.
Even if it's a 50-foot wall,
you can get over it.
You get a 51-foot ladder.
So the same people, what are you doing? Stalling them for 10 minutes?
What slows them down? You know, if you're carrying a kid, you're not going to climb a wall that...
The kid you just throw over. That's pretty easy. You throw them over, somebody hopefully will catch them.
Yeah. If not...
You take this stuff too seriously.
Okay, well...
You're talking like lives matter. Is that what you're talking about? Do lives matter?
Some do.
Oh. Some?
Well...
No. Another time we'll discuss that. Oh, so what is your point about saying that? 250,000 migrants? Because we spent, I think we...
Well, we needed that money. The state got that money
I think we have
to us.
We're spending $1 million.
And now the state is asking the federal government to reimburse them for all the money that the state has had
well,
to spend.
Well, that's good. Because if the federal government figured out what their laws were supposed to be, they'd facilitate this. All you do is facilitate.
Well, it's the government who's allowing them to come in
and keeping
and not process them because they're not set up to deal with all these people.
Yeah, in the old days, people came in.
Yeah.
Remember when you came in as an immigrant, 1840?
Well, no, I was too young, of course.
You were what, 3?
I came on the boat with little Vito Corleone.
Oh, really? 1923.
Went through Ellis
1923.
Island.
My grandpa came through Ellis Island.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
He said, "What town are you from?" And I said,
Steffen. Steffenville.
Stefan. Okay, your name is Steffen. Yeah. Next.
Pretty close.
First, they had to make sure I didn't have smallpox.
What'd you do? Hide them? Did you just have big?
They were so small.
Did you have big pox?
I had big pox.
Oh, yeah, really small pox.
And so, hey, listen, we're going to take a break real quick.
You know what we should do, if you're up for it? We're doing these in martini glasses without ice because we chilled it up beforehand.
Yes.
We'll do the martini glasses with ice cubes in them.
They'll stay cold
yes.
longer. All right, take a break and do that right after these words.
Variety, the spice of drinks.
Oh. Is it real? Is it real? Is it something I can feel? Is it real? Is it real? Is it something I can feel? Tell me, is it real? Is it real? Is it something I can feel? Is it real? Is it real? Is it something I can feel?
Call Mark Goldstein, the Safe Money Guy, at 575-556-2472 to learn about innovative strategies now available to help you grow, protect, and preserve your money and financial future, regardless of market conditions.
Hi, welcome to Okazuri.
It's our happy hour sushi fest. We placed our top sushi rolls on special from $4 to $6. And our ice cold draft beer is only $2.50. Have a California roll, banderito roll. Sit at the floating sushi bar and the kids eat for only $2. From 2 to 5, Monday through Thursday, located on University in the Pan Am Plaza. It's our happy hour sushi fest.
Horizon Granite is here.
It's here! Horizon Granite is here. We'll come to you to customize your kitchen and bathroom with beautiful countertops and cabinets. Find out more at horizongranite.com. Call us at 575-650-3180.
Horizon Granite is here.
It's here!
Make yourself a beautiful home.
Come to Tacos El Borrego de Oro in Las Cruces. We are celebrating $1 Taco Tuesdays. Come enjoy authentic Mexican food for the whole family. Bring the family to Tacos El Borrego for $1 Taco Tuesday and Flauta Thursdays.
There you go.
So great. Do all these different gears in the clan.
Okay.
Nice.
Guys, not all of it.
And we're back. This is Double Talk. You're watching as Michael
finishes
refills
up the
new
Negroni
drinks.
stuff, and Mark is going to pour the Rufino Prosecco.
Prosecco. Let me get the cork out.
You put it in? You don't really put it in. We're doing it with ice cubes. This is how you drink it if you're outside on the piazza in Italy.
Oh, yes. Watching all the girls go by.
And those of you who don't know about Prosecco, there's many Proseccos. Prosecco is just a bubbly Italian wine.
Sparkling wine.
Like Cava is the Spanish sparkling wine.
And
And
what kind of glasses are these, Michael?
These are mini old-fashioned glasses.
So like just a little old-fashioned.
A little. Not so old. You know what's good?
It's good on the rocks.
You know why it's good? Because the ice cubes are hitting your lips right before you get the drink, and it cools it down more immediately.
Kind of like it better this way.
Yeah, it's more fun.
But then you have the ice slowly melting and
slightly
polluting it,
slowly
diluting
getting
it.
cold. But that's good for you because you're supposed to hydrate while you drink. And under these lights, those will go fast.
That's true.
So, where are we? Oh,
now you know what? The state and the county have decided to accept the concept of being able to register to vote and vote the same day.
That's good
we've not been able to do that.
Because I thought you wrote Samaday.
You can do that in other places.
Well, not all over.
No, but not, some places are still trying to keep people from voting because they assume, if everybody votes, they won't win the election.
And if you didn't plan ahead, which most irresponsible people don't plan ahead, and they don't want irresponsible people voting theoretically. And also, there's no way to check the validity of who they are, if they really exist.
Well, if they have an ID, and then and they have an address.
Did you ever get into a bar when you were underage?
Of course.
Okay.
You got a fake ID.
Oh, really? Is that legal?
No, it's not.
Oh.
I never had a fake ID.
Me neither. We had a drinking age of 18 where I grew up.
Oh, yes. Well, I grew up
here.
where Texas was 18, so we just drove down there.
Yeah. And then we used to go to Mexico where the
Where
drinking
they
age
don't
is
care.
nil.
Yeah. And I did that a lot in high school when I was 16 and 17.
Anyway, now you could just sign up and vote. You didn't have to sign up.
Now you can register
We're all
to vote.
signed up already, right? So we're good.
Yes, but if you haven't registered to vote and you put it off till voting day, you can still register to vote and then vote.
Right. Don't let them tell you that voting day is Wednesday. Which they did sometimes.
No, they've done that.
They've done that. Yeah, so just raft on over to the voting booth and you can get in.
Well, you can't do it on Saturday because Saturday is when Raft the Rio takes place once again this year.
Can you just go to Raft the Rio and throw your boat in and get down there, or do you have to sign up?
Well, you sign up when you get there. There's an entry fee.
So it's just like voters able to register and raft at the same time?
Yes, but they don't ID you.
Oh.
You just sign in.
Except when they put the toe tag on.
You pay your fee. You don't need the toe tag unless you've drowned on the way.
Well, that's how they need to know who you are.
Yes. And so then then you can put your craft in the water, and at 10 o'clock, but first they're going to have a kayak race. First time this year that they've ever had it.
That should be good.
So the kayak race is going to start on the other side of the bridge, the north side of the Picacho Bridge.
Uh-huh.
And that'll be an actual race. And they go first, and then about 10 minutes later, all the rafts will go into the water.
Hopefully all the kayaks are out of the way by then. Kayaks are very popular.
And yes. And so everybody put their craft.
It's probably easier to get a kayak than a raft.
Well,
because you have to build your own raft.
You do have to build it.
You can't go to the store and say, I want to buy a raft.
A raft is easier to transport. A lot of these people build their rafts out of recyclable materials. Old water jugs, things like that. Inner tubes.
Tires. They try to say, we're being ecologically responsible.
Yes.
We throw our junk in the river, but it floats.
They're going to be giving out prizes for the best use of recycled materials, craft least likely to finish.
Ooh, should we compete for that one?
Most enthusiastic crew. We could win many of these.
Yes, we could. Also, we could get rid of all our trash. Once we leave the raft, we just let it float down.
No, you are responsible for taking your craft out of the water to finish line.
How do they know it's yours?
Oh, because you're on it.
Not when
you
jump off.
And an empty raft goes floating by.
And they go, whose junk is that? And you go, no, junk is a Chinese raft.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. So Raft Rio this Saturday. If you see me down there, come up and say hello. I'd love to talk to you.
You're going to be down there?
I will be down there. I frequently go down there.
So if you float on your back, can I sit? I'll just get an oar. And you'll be a kayak. Kayak Mark. You can win. You're buoyant, aren't you?
We'll see.
Well, have a few drinks.
I'm not.
It'll keep you buoyant.
I'm not that buoyant. Now.
This is your favorite stuff.
Another Father's Day event. They call it the Backyard Barbecue. And that's going on over. And a
What's he saying?
Cornhole tournament. And
Cornholio?
Cornhole. Now you like a good cornhole.
You know, I can't believe they write that in the newspapers, language like that. We know what a cornhole is.
Cornhole tournament. You know what that is.
Yeah.
You throw the beanbag into the hole.
Oh, is that what it is?
And that's what it is. Now they're going to have the.
I thought it's on the other side of your taint.
And
you don't know that one.
I ain't heard about that one.
Yeah.
So that's going on at Amador. I mean at Apodaca Park.
Oh, you know everybody over
Apodaca
there.
Park. All people are going to be over there. It's a competition, a barbecue competition.
Of what? How many cornholes you can?
And they're going to the barbecuing. Barbecuing can start at 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock. They're going to judge at 3 o'clock though.
Wow.
Barbecue ribs, beef or pork. And you can smoke
that's good that it's because people really take a lot of pride in their.
It's an art form.
Well, their sauce, which is usually what maple syrup, and sugar.
Well, tomato sauce.
Maybe a little tomato sauce. What's different? Oh, probably salsa. Salsa would be good.
Spicy ribs. So that's going on. Now.
Battle of the Badges.
We got the Battle of the Badges.
Don't be shy about
saying that. That's firefighters fighting each other for a cause.
Wait, isn't it firefighters fighting the cops?
No, this time.
Just one badge?
This time the information didn't mention cops fighting against the firefighters.
They're too busy with the populace.
You can come and watch firefighters duke it out at the convention center. It's another fundraiser. at 7 o'clock tonight. It's
rolling
$20. It's for charity. And afterwards, there's an after party.
Yeah.
Frank Ray, the local country musician who used to be a cop, will be performing.
I didn't hear you say, I'll see you there. You said, I'll see you there after the raft.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you say that.
Well, I'll be too worn out from the rafting probably to go to this thing.
Right.
And if you want to see Frank Ray afterwards, that's only $10.
Wow. So next is, Amador Live?
Amador Live presents 4 Grammy winners tonight.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Amador, we were there last weekend.
Little Joey Familia.
Pretty damn busy.
Outdoor on the big stage.
He's pretty familiar.
He's a Grammy winner.
Yeah.
And we have the others.
The other 3? Who are the other 3? Who's that? Barack Obama? Robert Reyes? You're supposed to write these things down.
Right here.
Didn't you write these in the first
Flaco
place?
Jimenez.
Yeah.
Texas tornado legend Augie Myers.
So that's going to be crowded at...
It probably will be. It's $35 admission.
Oh, it's not going to be that crowded.
On the grass.
Yeah.
If you want to sit up in the VIP seats, $75.
What if you want to just
on
go
the
to
balcony.
a restaurant at Amador? Can you just go to the restaurant?
I'm sure you could.
Sneak in. We went to that restaurant last week. It was very good.
Oh,
Also, $5.75. We got into $5.75. It was really good.
That's good.
Who's next? We got to keep going.
Well, we got a couple of plays this weekend going on. 2 plays with extremely long names. Glorious. The Florence Foster Jenkins story, the worst singer in the world.
You've seen her in the movies.
They did. Meryl Streep did a movie version of it.
It should be
this
good.
is at the Las Cruces Community Theater this weekend. And the other play with an even worse
You
title,
should read this, Mark.
Which
You're
is called
very good at French.
Emily. La Marquise du Charlotte defends her life tonight.
Which we're going to see. Or we've seen it already. I'm not sure.
Well, I intend to see this weekend.
Yeah,
it's the final weekend there at the Black Box Theater. So with that, we're about out of time, Michael.
And we're about out of drinks. So go have a Negroni Sbagliato.
It is Negroni month as far as we're concerned.
Yes, and next week, the 24th, starts the exact Negroni
The full bore
week.
Negroni. And
So-
you'll see it right here on Double Talk.
Go to your local bar, ask for a Negroni.
And then see what they say.